Patron, take them away.
And a warm welcome to one and all. If it's your first time here, I'm the big fella Scruff. And what we're going to do is we're going to continue with the Morningstar series. And what we're looking to do is see if we can build up a small account and just basically pay for Christmas dinner from 150 quid. That's the general gist of this video. It's going to be very quick today because I'm a little bit late coming on the camera. But let's flick it over and we'll have a look. Now, I'm looking at 4 markets, and the market of choice today is going to be the euro. So it's this one here. Okay. Now, I'm looking at an opening range, which we can see it right now, and I'm looking for a break of said range. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to let the camera run. Now, this is really for the guys in the squad, but let's just pull a range out and have a little look, see what we've got. So we've got our range here. Drop that there. And I'm going to box in the price a little bit. Okay. Bum, 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 bum. Just like so. All right, so I've boxed in the price. And what we're going to do is we're going to look to get, well, the rules of this is kind of 10 pips minimum is what we're looking for from a breakout of the box. So I'm looking for it to break out of this black area here, and these boxes highlight that. And I'm looking for the break at the top side. So I'm only looking for longs today. Now, there are a couple of little criterias I can use that help me with the breakout as well. And we'll just see how we get on. Simple as that. Now, it's a simple process. It's a breakout, and we're going with the momentum that I've already decided on. Catch you at the end of the video, guys. Okay guys, I need the camera to go on a meeting with the Scruffy Squad. We have a Zoom call every day. But this is set up. It's not really doing anything at this moment in time, so I'm just going to let it run. There's no orders gone into the market as yet. But if I flick this up, the way this works is, my first trigger point, I'm looking at these two, and I'm looking to see which is the better of the two for a trade. Now, when I looked at it, it is the euro dollar I'm more interested in than the DAX. Now, at 9 o'clock, sort of an hour's time, I'll start looking at these because keep out the opens, if you like. And I'll see which one is the better of them two. And then eventually we'll have two sitting together. And the idea is we will trigger one of them. And then we'll take it to target or loss. And we'll update the sheet and show you how it's going. Yesterday, well, I'll explain it when you see it. So I'll catch you in a bit. We're back. So we've got another range on pound. So that's what we're looking at. We're going to keep an eye on it. And it's either going to be the break of this one or the break of this one. We're not going to worry with the indices this morning. And at the moment, it's hard work. So I'm going to drop these down into 5-minute charts. So put that into a 5-minute as well, just so that I can keep an eye on it. And away we go. So there's the ranges. When one of them comes into a triggering point, I'll come back to you. But what you've got to remember with this is it's an exercise in building a small pot, rather than trying to show you a strategy, etc. The strategy will be shown to the Discord group when it's finished, because this is a forward test. Because I was picked up saying, oh, what's the point? This is shit, blah, blah, blah. I'm not doing it for that. I'm doing it to show it's feasible. But I'm also doing it for myself. And if you don't want to watch it, don't bloody watch it. It's that simple. You know, likewise with everything else on my channel. You know, there's a person just coming in at the moment, just causing merry mayhem, picking everything I do. So what? I'm not asking you to do it. I'm just showing this. So, what is this? Well, it's a BlackBull account, which is here. Actually sitting behind it. If I just drop this down, in the morning call, you'll have seen that I said I was going to do pound JPY. That is there. And on the other side of this, I am net positive with trades at the moment. That's the one that I called out prior, and this one. So happy days. They don't always run straight away to target. You know, just bear a little bit of heat. I'm going to trade this one down into that level and then come back up again. But if you look, I've got a target up there. If I get down to here, it's a shade over 1-to-1 in profitable favor. But I can now capitalize on that as well. Okay, and I can even move that up into that level, but we'll just see how that goes. All right, so let me just get this back up because I want to show you something, or at least I will do when I find it again. There we go. Right, what this is BlackBull hedge account, and it's the same type of MT5 that you'll find in prop. Now if you want to use a prop account, there is the 5% is down in the description, and there is a link to this platform as well, so you can follow along. And as the weeks go forward, because we're running this up to Christmas while I fine tune it, you'll be able to follow the journey. And basically what we're doing is we're looking at breakouts of opening ranges. Now there are certain rules that are going to be tweaked, and that's why I'm just showing it as I go, because it's a learning process as much as a trading process. Now at the moment, we started with 150 and we 272 into it. Outstanding. So what's the learning part? Well, let me show you, because I'm tracking it on a spreadsheet, which is it's a sheet that I use for all of my trades. Now, if you bear with me, just open this up. There we go. There we go. I implore you to journal. Whatever you're doing, always journal, guys. So we started with 150, we 278 in, which is a 1.8 increase over like the last 3 days. So it's not that bad. The only thing is, people mock it because it's pennies, but it's starting with pennies. So if you want your Lambo, just go find your Lambo, boy, and dream. But remember, it's a dream. This is reality. And I'm putting it in. I pulled my stops too quick. I could have let them run. But I've got nowhere to go with this. Okay? I've got to be careful. Now, I'm slightly behind target because I want to be at 577 for the week. And I've only got today and tomorrow. And I'm at 278. So I'm slightly behind because I want 25 quid at the end of the month. But there's not a bank in the land will give you the return that this is given. So that's what we're doing. So let me just work this out. That's touching down into this box. So that might start giving me a trigger. This one, sort of. I actually could have been in on this one, but I missed it because I was in the Zoom call. So now I've got to reset it. So let me trade it out and we'll see if it wins or it doesn't. But we're looking for £1.15 off one of these two markets. Catch you in a bit. Okay guys, we stopped out. It's not a problem. Today we are, oh wow, well, it looks like we stopped out for knuckle. 6 pence. Wow, 6p. Is that all we made? Well, 6p. But it hit the stop. So where's the moral here? Well, let me fill this in and I'll explain it. So today, started with 152.72. Just put an arbitrary point in there. We're still at 10p. We made 6 pence. Amazing. We were on the pound. We are still doing morning start. This morning was a short trade. I am good. But again, pulled the brake. Stop was too quick. Now, I'm going to explain a little bit why I'm pulling my stops in very quickly. It's very simple. It's this. I've got nowhere to go with it. Nowhere at all. If I get this wrong, everything is gone. So what I'm looking for is a runner, and I need it to run and keep on going. Because if I pull this back into the chart, you'll see that's off. It's come out the range and it's gone the opposite way. Now I have staged it out so I can see where target points are and things like that. And I was a shade off target here. Because what I wanted it to close on the underside of it, and then I would have been happy. But it didn't. It just got it, air kissed it, and then ran away. One of the worst things that you ever see in trading, because all the others are just small, small, small. This one, wallop, straight up the target. And it's almost as if the trading gods were out to get me. They weren't. It's just the market doing what the market does. But what I'm trying to do is find a runner that I can just go with. But at the same time, I don't want to kill the account by holding a trade too long. That is against me. That's why I'm pulling the stops in. And I'm pulling the stops in to protect the account. And then the day I get a runner, I'll just try and keep it running. As the account gets bigger, I'll be able to hold the stop longer. But at the moment, I can't. I hope that makes sense. Because ultimately, what these videos are, it's a live forward test of a strategy, you know, and it's that simple. Now, at the moment, it's building up. I've still got more than I started with, so I'm happy with that. I'm outperforming the bank, so I'm happy with that. So my time is worth it. Just a point. Anyway. We'll do it all again tomorrow, and hopefully we might have a little bit. We are slightly behind where we need to be, but we still got more than we started. So that's the main thing. So as always, guys, trade well, keep your risk managed, but above all, do what you love, and the money will follow. See you all in the next one.